Good morning, East Newnan Baptist. This is Pastor Anthony Langley with some announcements concerning our events. We have been talking about over the last few weeks what we were going to do with several events and several things that we have going on in the life of our church throughout the next 2 months. And we have made some decisions about these events, and I wanted to get that information to you so that you could be aware of it. First, let's start with the big one, Vacation Bible School. There's a lot of concern about whether or not we're going to be able to have VBS this year. We have postponed VBS to July. If we are able to have it on campus, we will, and have a regular Vacation Bible School. We will be letting you know the exact dates of that Vacation Bible School in the next week or so. We're working on some things right now to find out when we could meet. If we're not able to have it here, we are going to have a type of VBS, whether we have outdoor activities or backyard Bible clubs or something like that, but we will have some sort of Vacation Bible School in the month of July. Also, the Southern Baptist Convention that was scheduled to be in Orlando this year has been canceled. So Pastor Bobby and I had planned to go, but we are no longer going to be going to that. So just an update on that. Youth camp was the same week, and so youth camp has been canceled for that week, and so the entire camp is canceled. There will be an alternate event in July. It will probably not be an overnight away thing, but it will be maybe something here. And so we'll let you know more on that as those things are planned. We cannot have choir practice at all for the next couple of months, which means probably we are going to cancel all choir until August and kick back off in August, which means that the flag has indeed been canceled for this year. We tried to make arrangements to do it at another time, but we're really not sure about some of the logistics about getting the things needed to be done before we had the flag. We're not sure whether the fireworks are going to be accessible this year. So it's really better if we just cancel this year and look forward to a great flag program next year, and that'll give us plenty of time to get ready by making some adjustments to the flag itself and the things that we're planning on doing to that. Also, the children's camp has been canceled, so there will be no children's camp. There may be some alternate events in July here at the church, but we'll keep you posted on what those may be. The Jamaica mission trip has been canceled. We are, regrettably, we're unable to do the Jamaican mission trip. We had several people interested in that. The Peru trip at this time is still on. At this time, our Young at Heart trip in September is still on. So we just aren't sure about what will happen in the next few months, but we know we can't do the mission trip to Jamaica because of limited airfare. And unfortunately, you can't get a passport right now. So that kind of messes things up as well. Many have asked about Upward Soccer. We gave the people that had registered, remember we had the biggest soccer league that we've ever had, 200 people, and we gave them the opportunity to get a refund. And they were only going to get $40 back, but they had the opportunity to do that, and we only had, out of 200, we only had 30 people ask for a refund, which means we have 171, 30-something people, but 171 people have committed to remain in the league. We will plan on doing soccer in August and September. So the league will still happen. Most of the coaches, 95% of the coaches are going to be back. And so we ask you if you're involved in the concessions and the refreshments and all of those things that were going on with Upward Soccer to continue to plan on doing that in August. So we are going to have our soccer league. And we still have 171 people signed up to do that. So in the coming weeks, we'll open that up to have more people register to fill in those slots. And maybe the people that ask for a refund will want to come back. And it, we look forward to seeing what's going to happen with that. But even at 171, we still have the biggest soccer league we've ever had, even with those cancellations. So I think that's awesome. So that's kind of what we're looking at now. We have a very special announcement coming up about an event that we're planning that will be an online event, but we'll talk to you about that more as we get ready to make the announcement. But just be excited to hear an announcement. Also, as far as coming back to church is concerned, we're looking at the situation from the side of caution right now. We know that I've been told by several people in our church that are in that age bracket that is most at risk, that they would not be willing to come back when we first began to meet back. And so we just want to be as safe as we can. And so we're doing some things and putting some things into place that will make it safe when you do come. But we'll be letting you know for sure on a tentative date for us to come back and meet again in worship. But just understand that when we come back, we will probably not be able to meet for Sunday school. We'll still probably have to do that online. We encourage you to find an online class. You say, well, my class doesn't meet online. Well, just jump in another class for a few weeks and then come back to your class when we meet again in person. But we don't know exactly what the future will hold as far as when we can begin meeting again together in Sunday school and choir practice and things like that. But we're shooting for August on all that. But until that time, we'll probably begin to have worship in June, I would imagine. But we'll announce for sure in the next couple of weeks when we get a little bit more information from the governor on what the restrictions are that he'll be lifting so that we can get together. Anyway, that's a few announcements. I wanted to just make you aware of those things so that we could all be on the same page. And we're going to probably be making a financial announcement over the next week or so. But the finances seem to be doing very well at the church. Thank you so much for continuing to give and be faithful in that. We've been blessed by this, and I think that we're going to come out on the other side of this a stronger church as a result of having stayed together in unity through this. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your support. Your staff has been phenomenal. Thank a staff member when you talk to them. They've been just bending over backwards to get stuff done. I appreciate them very much, and we appreciate everyone involved in making the worship happen. Our deacons for checking on people and calling people, and our Sunday school classes for doing that. It's a wonderful time to be a part of a church, because the church just isn't the people that meet in the building. The church is the people who are brought together by the blood of Jesus Christ, and whether we're meeting in a building or not, we are still the church. So I encourage you, church, be the church. There's your video announcement for today. It was a long one, but love you. Good to see you. Bye-bye.